mic check. Yeah, yo, what up? Yeah, so this is gonna be a quick one. Fair use on everything. What's going on, guys? What's going on, chat? Listen, somebody brought up to me the other day, why do we pay attention to certain characters out here in YouTube land and social media land that put out certain messages about hate about black men, right? The reason why we put so much emphasis, and you could tell this to somebody if they say this to you, the reason why we put so much emphasis on responding and putting our voice out there about these people that hate black men is for the same reason good women aren't being heard. Good women aren't being heard. They're not being seen. We think all black women are fucked up. Why? Because we don't see black women. We don't see the good black women. We don't hear the good black women. So good black women are telling men like, "Why are you paying attention to that? You shouldn't pay attention." No, we have to pay attention to it. We have to. We have to say something in rebuttal to this shit because if not, then it's going to look like we don't exist. It's going to look like they win because it looks like there's no good black women, right? You hope that there's good black women left. You can assume that there's a few good black women left, but all we see are the ratchets and the women that hate black men. So I'm going to show you the magnitude, right? We have 22 million black women here in America. Okay, so we're going to start off with one of them. This chick is Cynthia G. Check out the message. This is from I am J Neve, Geneve, I guess. Shout out to her. She's got 10K on the subscribers. I'm gonna give her another one too. All right, but check out this clip that she says about Cynthia G.
In costume or something. I don't know. It just kind of felt weird. Like, and she never makes like a facial expression. If somebody says something that's like funny, she don't laugh, she don't smile. She never changes course. I'm talking about. Oh, you talking about some bitterness? I know bitter when I see bitterness. I don't know who the fuck hurt her, but I can tell you
Somebody
they
heard her.
did a number on this bitch. Like she is the most bitter of all the bitters. Bitter.
She's very
I,
bitter.
I, it just, if you just don't take my word for it. Just go. Her name is Cynthia G. Just go over there and see for yourself.
This was prior to her getting her
Okay,
page getting
but
taken
either
down.
way, so right now, literally, while I'm recording this, she's in live. This is a live thing, so I'll be going in and out. But it seems so.
The conversation you're talking about? No, I'm not talking about making better connections with them. I'm talking about a solution to the problem that we have, given that Black men are not going to change. They don't think there's anything wrong with them, so they're not gonna change. So the question is, if not giving birth to them isn't the solution, then what's the solution? Well,
You heard that right. If not giving birth to black men isn't the solution, then what is? Cynthia G is a woman who is known for she's famous for saying all black male fetuses should be aborted. If you're pregnant and you find out that it's a male child and the father is black, she encourages you to abort it. Right. She wants to euthanize black men, right? Because she feels that all of the problems of the world are because of black men.
I think I have a opinion on it. Let me explain to you. You see, in the Hispanic community, we have
Watch
we
how
are
stoic her
very
face
family
is.
oriented, right? We like to be family. We like to take
Her face is so stoic. Watch. She never changes her expression. I shit you fucking not. If I didn't know any better, I think this was a white lady in blackface.
care of
I don't know what the
women.
fuck it
We
is.
like to take care of the sisters and everything like that. But the thing is that the black man has different problems that Hispanic man doesn't have. Mm-hmm. For example, the black man has been subjected to racism, you know, Jim Crow, all these things. Hispanic men so haven't been subjected to racism? Yeah, so I don't know.
is that kind of like in a way like an excuse or a reason why black men aren't taking care of their black women?
They don't want to, and they don't have to.
What do you mean by that?
They don't want to. They don't care. They don't want to be men. They don't want to be providers. They don't want to be protectors.
But so you think that things that happened with them in the past is not?
No, I don't think. No, I don't. I don't think it's about what happened to them in the past. No.
And so does your idea of avoiding them, do you think it's gonna do something? It's gonna help them?
I think that there needs to be significantly less of them, and we need to change. We shouldn't be having their children unless they're going to be providers, protectors, husbands, and fathers. If they can't do that, then we don't need to give birth to them. They literally, they serve no purpose if they're not doing those things. They're just taking up space and causing problems.
Somebody might not understand what she's saying or see what's wrong with what she's saying. Basically, she's saying that your purpose is to do for them here. If you're not doing for them, then you shouldn't be born. Sounds like some shit a white supremacist would say about slavery, right? If they're not out there in them motherfucking fields picking that cotton, tobacco, sugar cane, then kill them. Um, See, people like this, they don't understand that there is crime in every fucking race, bro. And hold on, let me pull this up for you real quick. It's crime in every race, bro. Um, and it seems like these types of women that we're gonna talk about today in this quick video, because I gotta go soon. Um, only think that black men commit crimes. 2019 crime report, right? What this is gonna show you is table 43. If you look here, offenses charged, right, in the United States in 2019. Okay, there's a total of 6 million offenses charged, right? Out of that 6 million, 4.7 million were white, 1.8 million were black. White people commit more crimes in America than black people, right? If we go down to crimes, the I think we take only one category, which is murder and non-negligent manslaughter, right? Uh, and that's by literally 350 people. Literally, we surpassed them by 350 people. But rape, they dominate in rape, 11,000 to 4,000, right? They dominate in robbery. No, we dominate in robbery by 4,000. So murder will kill you. The robbery usually turns into a murder for black people. That I know. Chicago, all the areas they're robbing you. You're gonna get robbed. All right, in our poor ghettos. Aggravated assault, they outnumbered us by 70,000. Right, burglary, they outnumbered us by 50,000. All right, larceny, theft, 393,178. As we go down the line, you will see where white people dominate in all of the crimes, even in violent crimes. Damn near 100,000 more than us. But all they perpetuate is that black people are committing these crimes. And our stupid bitches are believing them because they don't go and check for themselves. Property crime, other assaults, fraud, what else? Weapons carrying. They beat us in weapons carrying too. They commit just as many crimes. So why aren't they just as why aren't they one of the biggest numbers in the prison population? If they commit just as many crimes, look at this: driving under the influence, 400,000 more than us, bro. 526,000 and 90,000. Uh, drunkenness, disorderly conduct, like vagrancy, like they suspicion, right? Look at this shit. I don't know what that is, what offensive crime suspicion is. I don't know, but curfew violations. They double, triple, quadruple us in fucking the statistics, man. And I don't understand why these bitches are saying this shit about us, bro. Oh, I just said it because that's all they see. They don't go look for themselves. They just sit there and just talk shit, bro. And 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 that shit bothers me. It does. It does bother me. The reason being that it bothers me is because you would think, as a people, that they would know what the fuck we've been through. Like, black men have had the hardest decisions to make on this fucking planet, bro. Slavery. Imagine you're married, right? You can't even be married out in the open because it wasn't allowed. So that's where jumping the broom came from. So you're still so in love and so dedicated to your duty to be a husband that you married this chick in silence. And then this fucking man comes in there and takes her out and rapes her. What's your hard decision as a man? Do I fight and protect my woman? Well, if I do that, that'll be my last time. And then she'll be here for the rest of her life without a man. Now, what does that mean? He a man is supposed to protect, yes. But the hard decision comes in where you love her so much. Do you want to be there to console her? Or try to, at least, when she comes in? Like what the hell can you do to to help soothe the trauma that she fucking just went through? Meanwhile, it's fucking affecting you too. It's affecting that's your pussy that this nigga's taking, bro. And you can't go protect it because if not, you gotta leave. You're gonna be out there in the motherfucking woods trucking it while they got the hounds looking for you. And when they catch you, they're gonna hang you. Meanwhile, she's left back in the fucking shack, gonna get fucked tomorrow. There's one hand less. So you're gonna have to she's gonna have to pull your weight because you're not there. He's probably gonna be fucking mad. Like it's men have a hell of a fucking. I want to show you this. You see this? This is a hard decision, B. How do you? Yeah, it was fucked up as the woman, right? Of course it is. But nobody thinks about how he felt. How would you feel in this situation? Men did both things. Men said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna die today because this nigga's not touching my wife." And he go and kill him or try to kill him. What happens? Got hunted down and died, right? Murdered, not died. But how do you deal with this in your mind as a black man? How do you deal with this, man? She was just raped by this fucking dude, and you know you could break him in half. But if you do, what's going to happen to her when you leave? What's going to happen to your kids? You know. So, and this is a decision that you got to make in a split second. Because as you're thinking about it, he grabbed her by the hand and is walking her to his fucking house to fuck her. So what are you gonna do? That's a hard decision. Now I just showed you that white people commit more crimes than black people in this community. Let's keep going.
Okay.
You tell me that this ain't. Come on. There have been all of you guys out there. You've had a girlfriend, friend, a mom, a somebody, a female in your life whom you thought you just were so sure was the most bitter bitch that you had ever met. You be like, man, this bitch is so bitter. She bitter. She don't seem that bitter now, does she? This right here is the maximum amount of bitterness that a bitch can have. We are witnessing it together. We are witnessing it together. Look and watch the face. Tell me I'm fucking lying. This is a live I'm watching, y'all. This is live, so this ain't predicted. I didn't pick through a video to show you. This shit is happening. When I'm recording this is happening live.
But I mean, how do you feel that, you know, avoiding your son? Like, do you have children?
I don't have a son, so I don't have a, and at this point, I wouldn't have a son. No, I wouldn't. And the reason I wouldn't, because I can't guarantee that he's not going to get sucked into the trash bag culture of Black men. I can't guarantee that, so no.
Okay. Because the thing is that, you know, when you're touching this subject, I have Black friends, right? I have Black male friends. And I see the way they act towards, you know, those women of other races, you know, Hispanic women, white women. I see it all the time. And honestly, at first I was like, well, it's just preferences, what they like other women, whatever. But then, you know, I started to become more aware of the way they would speak about them when they're around me. They would make, you know, comments about the skin color, their hair.
Like, what are some things that they would say?
Well, sometimes I've heard them say, you know, you're lucky. And I'll be like, why? Because your women are so fine, your women are feminine and caring. And that's very weird because sometimes I get invited to go to their house. And when I go to their house, you know, I talk to their mom and their sister, and they seem very nice to me. They're very, you know, caring, they're very polite. So I don't see, maybe because, you know, I'm not in the community, but I don't see why they would say these things about Hispanic women, you know, and white women, when the experience that I have had with their moms and their sisters have been very nice. So
It's
I
a
say,
different
you
type
know,
of
is everything their
interaction.
fault, or you say, you know, white supremacy is something that we can also take into consideration.
But here's the thing. Let me ask you something. What do you think about these men who are Black glorifying the features of? Because I'm assuming you're not.
All right. So now, why do we pay attention to this Cynthia G person? Right. Well, because she has inspired a lot of women. Her reach before they shut it down was 131,000, right? So you figure 131,000 people, 64 million views. Might as well say 65 million. 65 million views. Yeah, this shit says she was making $53 to $159 monthly. Wow. But yeah, so 65 million views. There's only 40 something million Black people in the United States, 42 million. So 65 million people have watched this. There's people who think Black people are fucked up. Black men are fucked up. And she's, you know, so that's one person with that reach. She has a faithful following. She also has little imitation hers, little mini me's of her, right? And then they have a following. And then little mini me's of that person, and then they have a following, right? Do you see where I'm going with this? So you may think that it's just one person saying something on YouTube.
Cynthia G, she stated that black male babies need to be aborted. What's your take on that, man?
That was insane.
Yeah.
That was eugenics. She's basically a supporter of eugenics because eugenics was the white racist science.
So you got that, right? Now, people who also follow the shit she's saying are black homosexuals. Now, why do you think black male homosexuals don't like straight black men? Well, I think they don't like them because maybe they feel like that is a father figure or brother figure that's telling them they're doing something wrong. We all know that the shit is wrong. Like there's no hiding it. The shit is wrong, but there's no law for it. So you know, the only law is the law of religion. And I say religion because not one religion says that homosexuality is okay. But these guys, they want to do whatever the fuck they want. So they tend to side with black women that don't like black men.
Of masculine figures in a lot of homes, these men, when it came to sign up for the debate, were absent. So tonight we have Confidence with Love, Cynthia G, Nana, and Pro-Life Her will be taking the stage to debate their ideas of selective reproduction. So without further ado from me, we will have the contestants come on. They will introduce themselves for
I really appreciate the work that you've done. Really appreciate the work that you've done.
Yeah, it is. And these are a lot of old, bitter black bitches up here that really appreciate the work that she's done. And the show is being hosted by a homo. Bruh. Damn, I gotta get ready to get out of here. Bruh. The video I made that's in my motherfucking archive or whatever, that says it's straight black men against black women and black male homosexuals. That's what it is, bro. We out here by ourselves, my man. Nobody likes us. But what they don't understand, bro, what they'll never understand, which is probably why they hate us, they can't fuck with us, bro. They cannot. There's always going to be a dominant force that's driven by masculinity because that was given by God. They can poison the food, introduce as many chemicals, introduce psyops, psychological operations, all the shit they want to do, bro. But they can't wipe us out. The only thing they can do, which seems to be working, is open a door and that we'll walk through that door, which is Passport Bros, MGTOW, Red Pill, shit like that. And I think that that is a positive. Why? Because why should you be unhappy? You got all these people that don't like motherfucking black men. This bitch is talking about, oh, yeah, I appreciate your work like she's fucking uh Coretta Scott King or some shit, man.
You have really helped us to see the whole picture because we've been throwing ourselves under the bus for generations, thinking that we were standing beside our family members so that we could see a better day. And, you know, have.
Yeah, all right, bitch. Aside from that fucking cunt that I wish I could secretly just go and fucking assassinate myself, we have another fucker. This bitch here.
Simone Biles and her husband. So anyway, Simone Biles is a 7-time Olympic gold medalist. I don't know who he is. But recently on an interview, he was asked.
You know what's so funny about that statement? That a lot of these fucking bitches were saying, who is he? Who is he? Listen, He's a fucking NFL player. That's who he is. You can Google her fucking husband. Can you Google your fucking husband? Can you Google your NFL husband? All right, he ain't in the NFL. Can you Google your husband, period? And inmate lookup don't count. These bitches get out here and say, oh, you gotta have 6 figures, you gotta have this, you gotta be this tall. This nigga checks all the boxes, B. In shape, he's tall, handsome. Obviously, he's blowing a fucking back out. And he has fucking millions of dollars. He doesn't have 40, 50, 100 million, but he's a millionaire, bro. And he's still not good enough. He's still not good enough because he not kissing these bitches' ass, bro. Really? See, these bros, they have a fucking problem. And the problem is they want they oh, I'm trying to find it. They want you to fucking worship them, bro. They want black woman worship. And this chick, she'll say that we want black man worship. We don't want you to worship us. She thinks that they worship the black man. They've never worshipped us. Ever. The fuck is she talking about? I'm trying to find that picture. Can I find that picture real quick? Real quick? No? God damn. I want to show y'all that shit real quick. Yeah, these broads. Now her name is Princella, right? So she's out there talking all this shit. Nah, bro. She's been through some fucked up relationships. Here we go. And this is what they want. This is what they want, man. If you're not doing this, if you're not doing this for them, you wrong, Bob. You understand? If you're not doing this for them, you're wrong.
That's how he pulled her. And his response lit up social media. He goes on to say that he didn't know who she was when he swiped across her on a dating app. He then goes on to say that he always thinks that men are the prize, and so he didn't actually pull her, she actually pulled him, because men are the prize. Then it was further revealed that on their first date, she drove 45 minutes to see him. So let me tell you what I see, because a lot of people are tripping over him. I actually don't see him as the problem. I see her as the problem. Let me tell you why. I ain't never heard his name. And there's plenty of people that I have heard of, even though I don't watch football. So first and foremost, he's...
All right. Can't go all into this shit with you, bitch. All right. So you got her. She's got her little following too. 82,000. So that 130, that's 200,000 people right there. Over 200. You got 131 from the other one, and then you got 89 from her, right? So that's over 200,000 right there already. So this is her page. Okay. Right here, if you see it, 82,000 right there. All right. Now what happens is you have little minions that pop out. Right? And I can't really see how many she has because she must have blocked me. I don't have access to her page anymore. But listen to this shit. I can't even look at no more of this shit. If you guys want to go and look at this shit, use it in some of your content, you can.
In that scene of the Players Club when collective to be basically collateral damage in a war that you failed, it's like in that scene of the Players Club when Lisa Ray had fought that other girl, had bitch, you at least scratch the bitch. It's like, dang, like at this point, like, gosh, we get it, like y'all weak. Like y'all been crying about the same stuff for centuries. Y'all are nesting in another man's system while simultaneously blaming that man for your failed existence. It's like, just be quiet at this point.
Failed existence. Struggle love to us. Yeah, like this shit is crazy. This broad, one of her followers said, "The day black women completely decenter black men is the day we rule the world." Like these bitches are narcissistic, evil motherfuckers, bro.
With both support and judgment, highlighting the complexity of the issues she addressed. Now, while some of Cynthia G's viewers noticed the change in her content, many did not or chose to ignore it. And they seemed to enjoy her attacking of all Black men. However, those who were media literate began to question what caused the sudden transformation in her mindset, emotions, and content. Cynthia's communications with her predominantly Black female audience frequently depicted all Black men as inherent.
Racist? Oh, there's another one. Are you crazy? There's another. You are crazy. And how are you calling a woman racist?
Black males in her community.
Many of us are in love.
Silence of
this guy
as well.
Like this guy is and the women like the other like all of you. There's something. It's just crazy, bro. I gotta freaking go. Damn. Yo, I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. I'll be back later.